never stop fighting.
It's the two teams from Group A that will take on each other. The UP Nawabs will be up against the Haryana Sultans. Last chance for both the teams to qualify for the semi-finals. Match number 9 coming to you live from the City Port Sports Complex, New Delhi. And let's see what he is up to. Over to you.
Some people fight to win. Some people fight for pride. Some people fight to conquer. At the Super Fight League, we've got the UP Nawabs versus the Haryana Sultans. UP needs to win to get to the semi-finals. And for Haryana, it's fight for respect. Amit, ये मैच आपको जीतना ही है to reach the semi-finals. What do you have to tell your competitors tonight?
हमारा मैच जीतना फाइनल है क्योंकि आज हमारा मैच ऐसी टीम के साथ है जो पहले ही मरी पड़ी है हमारे तो, और आज उनको पता लग जाएगा कि नवाब लोग क्या होते हैं क्योंकि आज उनकी टक्कर नवाब लोगों से होने वाली है, इसलिए आज हम एक एक को मार के बाहर करेंगे रिंग से।
इन्होंने अभी भी कहा कि आप हारे हुए हैं, आपके पास एबिलिटी नहीं है, कैपेसिटी नहीं है जीतने के लिए।
भाई 100 सुनार की 1 लोहार की, मैं जानता हूँ आखिरी मैच है हमारा, लेकिन ये आखिरी मैच तुम लोगों के लिए भी बनेगा। मुझे नहीं मालूम कौन नवाब है, कौन शेर है, कौन टाइगर है। जब इस केज के अंदर आ जाते हैं ना, हम रिंग मास्टर है और ये लोग शिकार हमारे।
Who's the ring master? Who's the शिकार?
आज सुल्तान टीम का कोई भी फाइटर अपने पैरों पे चल के नहीं जाएगा, उनको स्ट्रेचर की जरूरत है, इसलिए स्ट्रेचर पास रखना।
It's not ending.
एक बात कहना चाहूंगा साफ साफ, जिसको जितनी खातिरदारी करनी है कर ले, हम यहाँ तैयार है। कौन स्ट्रेचर पे जाएगा ये टाइम बताएगा। Just wait and watch.
Who's going to be in the stretcher? Who's going to win? Time will tell. But there's action, drama, emotion in the Super Fight League. Welcome back. It's a rollercoaster ride of chills, thrills and thrills in the Super Fight League. Coming up, the big fight. Amit Raj versus Aakash Rana. And that is going to be a big one.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the cage, Amit Raj!
The captain of the UP Nawabs, Amit Raj, big puncher, heavy hitter, makes his way once again inside the O-zone.
Amit Raj brings a lot of intensity to the O-zone. That's also worked against him. He needs to be a little bit more patient, slow it down a little bit so he doesn't gas out too early. He showed great ground and pound, and not throw just heavy bombs, but throw combinations.
That's right, Harrison. He needs to set it up, but you know, he's just aggressive and intense by nature. I had a word with him. He's like, when I get in there, he doesn't know what comes over him. He's always looking to finish that fight quickly. And that might work in his favor because we noticed in his last fight, in the second round, he started to slow down against his opponent.
Well, and it's important that you take those thoughts and feelings captive and own them when you get in there. If you want to compete at the highest level, you cannot be controlled by your emotions.
Amit Raj at the prep point, final preparations. I can't wait for this one to get started because with him, it can all end in one blink.
And I'm very excited. We'll see what he's been able to learn from his first couple of fights and see if he can continue to improve as a martial artist and just bring new elements into the cage.
And his opponent making his way to the cage, Aakash Rana!
Aakash Rana representing the Haryana Sultans here tonight. Again, I cannot stress this enough. All these boys tonight are going to be under pressure.
Yeah, Rana certainly needs to step up and try and get another win. He's got to be careful that he avoids that intensity and power of Amit Raj, and more importantly, get it to the second round. Use his judo to take him down, ride him out in the first, control him, but get it to the second round and see if you can take advantage of Amit Raj's conditioning.
More importantly, he needs to stay patient. He cannot rush in to Amit Raj. You've seen what happens when you rush into Amit Raj. Because in his first fight, Amit dispatched of his opponent in 50 seconds when his opponent came out overeager. He needs to stay calm, use his range, figure out his timing, and, you know, like you said, set up some of the throws. But here we go to the tail of the tape. Aakash Rana taking on Amit Raj. Haryana versus UP. Both fighters weight in approximately the same weight. Both fighters approximately the same age. But Aakash Rana, the debutant, here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, his style boxing, wrestling, and mixed martial arts. He weighed in at 68.5 kilograms, representing the UP Nawabs. Give it up for Amit Raj! And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, his style kickboxing and Muay Thai. He weighed in at 68.5 kilograms, representing the Haryana Sultans. It's Aakash Rana! Ladies and gentlemen, as the action begins, the referee for the fight, La Rosama.
Gentlemen, listen to my commands at all times. Let's have a clean and technical fight. Touch gloves and back to corners.
Here we go. Big fight. Bout number 2 in the featherweight division. Aakash Rana from the Haryana Sultans taking on Amit Raj for the UP Nawabs, the captain himself.
And when you look at these two fighters, you see a real disparity in terms of height and length. I'd love to see Aakash come in and start working that jab to the body. That helps keep it at range. The body's a big target, so you're going to have a much higher hit ratio, and it'll start to slow him down. And Raj needs to get in and make it dirty and use his strength and power. Just like that.
Immediately. Like I said, this guy does not hang around. Immediately landed a good right hand, threw him to the ground, ground and pound.
Did a good job changing levels. Aakash was not ready to move back and defend the takedown. Ran him straight into the cage. Now he's on back, working some good ground and pound.
You can see Amit has learned something from his last 2 fights. Staying a little more patient, trying to land some ground and pound, picking his shots. Oh man, those hammer fists.
A lot of them are getting blocked though. You can see that Aakash has his legs wrapped around. Very difficult to strike around those legs, and Raj has to make sure he doesn't tire himself out.
You can see him try to pull him into his guard.
I really, really like this. Tie up those hands. If you can tie up the hands of somebody who's trying to punch you, they're going to put a lot of effort into trying to get them away, and they're going to blow their arms out. You can see Aakash is starting to work a higher guard, starting to look for a triangle, an armbar, possibly an omoplata or a gogoplata. He's got lots of options as long as he can keep Amit Raj broken down and avoid those strikes.
You're right, he might be looking for that gogoplata. You see he keeps bringing that leg up underneath Amit's chin, but Amit did the smart thing, gets out of the way. He should be just looking to back away and let him stand up here because he's not doing too much damage from this. Oh, big left right! He might have hurt him there.
I do not like Rana trying to stand up from there with his back to the cage like that for that exact reason. He ate a couple of big shots and got taken right back down. But he has an advantage. He's in his own corner and he's retrieving instruction from a very talented grappler.
This is what we were talking about. I wonder what his gas tank will be like after the next 2 minutes of doing this. And Aakash Rana staying patient, confident in his skills.
Rana's doing a really good job, and most importantly, staying calm, not getting overexcited, not fighting at the pace that Amit wants to fight.
Another trip for Amit Raj here.
Amit Raj is just showing the power difference, that strength. He's a very aggressive fighter. There you saw him going for that gogoplata.
More hammer fist by Amit Raj. Great defense by Rana, taking his time, staying absolutely patient on the ground. You can see Amit already breathing heavily.
And right now, Aakash is just taking his time. He's starting to push on those knees. Some of them are getting through, but Aakash, by staying calm, is able to. We might have a heel hook here. Amit Raj is going for a straight ankle lock.
Oh, here we go, reversal. Now it's Rana on top.
Now Aakash has a really good opportunity to put a beating back on Raj.
Return the favor, so to speak.
Yeah, he spent a lot of time getting punched in those first 3.5 minutes. Now it's a chance to get a little retribution. And you got to wonder, how's Raj's conditioning right now? He put a lot of effort in early trying to put Rana away.
Amit Raj has always been known to be aggressive and explosive, but that kind of fighting style certainly needs to be backed up by great cardio. He might be in a bad position here because now Rana is clearly the better fighter on the ground.
And Rana's doing a good job of keeping Raj's head up against that cage. What I'd really like to see him is have Rana bring his hips forward and look to posture up. Really just crush Raj's head against the cage, posture up onto his feet, and start looking for some strikes.
He goes, he's down. There you go, nice elbows against the cage. Now you can see big shots there.
Raj is doing a good job of blocking a couple of those, but I think that last one got through.
30 seconds remaining in round number 1, and Amit Raj needs to get out of his position because right now he's just holding on to him.
Yeah, Raj is just sitting there trying to keep his posture broken, which is good, but you need to continue to advance position. Otherwise, this is the end result.
Nice short strikes by Rana, taking his time, staying patient. Oh, nice up kick there a moment ago.
Yeah, the ref was a kick to a downed opponent.
I need to get that on the replay to see if that was a downed opponent.
He may have gotten up to both of his feet before that happened. We'll get a chance to look.
In between rounds. That was a great start to this fight, but you can see Amit Raj here. He's already breathing heavily. And that's what we said from the beginning. This was the story of the fight. Big right hand, jumps into that powerful takedown, looks for them ground and pound. You can see here hammer fist, but like I said, a lot of them were being blocked. Rana was doing a great job by defending himself. He kept pushing away. And this was that 1-2. He gets that trip again.
And Aakash needs to be really careful. When he's standing up, his chin goes straight in the air. When you've got somebody with the power that Raj has, you've got to keep that chin tucked.
This was near the end of the round where Rana reversed position and started to get control of that fight. But before we go to round number 2, some final instructions from his corner. You can see Farhad Hasratzada there behind Rana. Man, he's that kid's got some heart, doesn't he?
Yeah, Farhad came out and put on an absolutely amazing performance. And Aakash Rana has a chance to do the same thing, survive that early storm. Raj needs to slow it down a little bit, be a bit smarter about picking his spots, look for those opportunities to throw the big punches, those big strikes, and catch them coming in.
He certainly needs to be more patient. He's rushing in, he's trying to look for that one big shot, get that big victory for his team. He needs to stay and be more methodical. And look at this in the crowd. We've got Cash the Flash Gill and Ashika Taneja, Miss India Tourism. We've got some real stars at the Super Fight League. And Salim Suleiman. Here we go. Round number 2.
Aakash did a great job opening with the kick, and when Raj shot in, sprawling. Right now he's got a front headlock. His arm's a little bit too committed right now. He needs to, might be trying for an anaconda here.
He's turning. Now Amit Raj is in top position. He's going to get his head out of there.
Yeah, you can't really finish a guillotine from here. I'd like to see Aakash just let that go and try and get an underhook on his left side.
Amit Raj pops his head out. Like I said earlier, we need to see what his condition now in round number 2 is. I'm sure he's looked back at the States and worked on his cardio. because that has been a big flaw in his entire game.
And they're both still working. Raj is on top. Both battling for position right now as Aakash attempts to get his guard back, as you see here. I'd like to see him start getting busy with looking for his submissions. As you can see, him starting to walk up right near, now possibly looking for a rubber guard position. If he can step over, if he can control, there's that go-go.
Oh, but Amit Raj just powered out of it, and now he's in a good position for a triangle.
But he's got his legs locked up the wrong way. It's going to be really hard to finish from here. What do you want?
Big slam, but you know what? This is going to give him the opportunity to tighten that up further.
But even though he has the triangle on the wrong side, this is a great time to start throwing punches and elbows. Or if Raj is going to sit to his butt like that, if Aakash can use his right arm, push up, now he has switched it to an angle where he can finish the triangle. What Aakash needs to do is get off to the left. Raj is doing a good job throwing that leg over.
Oh, now this is way worse. Bad position for Amit Raj. And Rana is unloading. He's got that triangle from the mounted position. Bad spot. Referee's looking on.
But Raj has nowhere to go here. He's not sure how to get out of this.
Oh no, he's in a bad way. And referee is looking on. And he stopped it. Wow! Another victory for Haryana. Aakash Rana has done it. Comes in with the TKO victory. 4 big points for the Haryana Sultans.
He did a great job of weathering the early storm, getting in, and when he had his opportunities, he made them count.
You know what? It's so funny when they say you have your back against the wall, you can achieve miracles. And Rana here, this was the end. He gets the mount, gets a mounted triangle, starts landing some ground and pound, and referee Zama had seen enough. Great stoppage, great fight, and a great win for the Haryana Sultans.
Great effort from both fighters. They should be very proud of
Ladies
themselves.
and gentlemen, Ref Rosama called a stop to the fight in the second round in 2 minutes and 33 seconds, declaring the winner by TKO from the Haryana Sultan team, Aakash Rana! Ladies and gentlemen, the score now stands at 9 points to the Haryana Sultans.
Ecstatic Aakash Rana wins here tonight by TKO. A much needed 4 points for the Haryana Sultans.